Hopes for a US-Iran peace deal took a dive after Iranian military command said that it has closed the Strait of Hormuz again over an American blockade of Iranian ports. Now, this comes after US President Donald Trump struck an optimistic tone over negotiations. The odds for a deal had risen after Iran announced that it has completely reopened the strategic waterway in the wake of a ceasefire in Lebanon. But hours later, Iran threatened to shut the strait once more as Trump refused to end the blockade of Iranian ports. The IRGC said that Hormuz will remain under strict Iranian control if US does not ensure full freedom of navigation for vessels traveling from and to Iran. But Trump reiterated his stance on the blockade and rejected the idea of restrictions or tolls by Iran on the Strait of Hormuz. When asked what happens if no deal is reached before the current ceasefire expires next week, Trump didn't rule out escalation. Listen to this.
If you don't have a deal by Wednesday when the ceasefire ends, will you extend the ceasefire or will
I
you
don't know. Maybe
not.
not. Maybe I won't extend it.
Okay.
But the blockade is going to remain. But maybe I won't extend it. So you have a blockade, and unfortunately we'll have to start dropping bombs again.
But he also told reporters accompanying him aboard Air Force One that a deal is going to happen. He claimed to have already received some pretty good news regarding Iran.
Sir, what was the good news that you had 20 minutes ago?
Having to do with Iran.
Can you tell us anything about...
No, but you'll hear about it. But I just think it's something that should happen. It's something that only makes sense to happen. And I think it will. We'll see what happens, but I think it will.
Later, reports said that ship tracking data showed convoy of tankers are leaving the Persian Gulf, crossing the Strait of Hormuz. According to marine traffic data, the group comprised 4 LPG carriers and several tankers with oil and chemical product. Iran partially reopened its airspace on Saturday to international flights crossing the eastern part of its territory. However, flight tracker websites still showed no international flights crossing Iran and several avoiding its airspace by making long detours. Trump has claimed that the US and Iran would jointly remove uranium from Tehran's nuclear sites with excavators under any peace deal. But Iran rejected the possibility.
Let you know, enriched uranium from Iran is not going to be transferred anywhere. As much as the soil of Iran is important and sacred to us, this issue is important too.
Reports said that the negotiations to end the war can happen on Monday. CNN, citing Iranian sources, reported that American and Iranian delegations are expected to arrive in Pakistan this weekend. However, both sides are yet to confirm any scheduled talks.